Ah, the machine riding Nora with the special spear. How lucky to come across you. I have a proposal. Come closer. Call me Fernand.
Hey, Fernand. My eyes are up here.
I'm looking at your spear. It's magnificent, but how does it work?
You stick the pointy end into the machine.
Yes, but how does it turn foe into friend?
It's simple, really.
Yes?
You wouldn't understand. What do you do, exactly?
I'm a trader of fine tinkerings. I buy low, sell high.
I'm not buying or selling, so you're out of luck. Unless...
Sometimes I find tinkerings as well.
I see. Okay, Fernand. What's your proposal?
During the reign of that idiot Carja King, Outlanders often hid items of value from raiders. Well, I found one.
What is it?
A relic. From the old ones. You probably would understand it better than I do. Unfortunately, it's too high for me to reach.
Uh-huh, and you want me to get it for you?
What a brilliant plan! You're a much better climber than I am, to be sure. Get it, bring it back, and we'll split the proceeds.
How about I see what it is first?
That works too.
Let's say I'm interested. What do I need to do?
The relic rests on the rise of Dusk Mesa. Bring it to me at the Meridian Docks, and we will both profit.
We'll see about that.
And I can smell profit in the wind. Sounds like a damn Ferengi.
Nice to have a break. Work's been hard lately.
Glavis. Sorry, kind of put off there. Innkeeper, what do you say?
As the sun is my witness, never had a Nora in my house.
What about a man named Gavan?
No. Can't say I've heard that name, but we're a trading town. Get a lot of people through.
All kinds, I'm sure. Like ones who don't want to be followed.
I never heard of your Gavan. If he's trouble, well, can't say I'm sorry. Now, I've things to be doing, Nora girl, if you don't mind.
You're covering up.
Oh, he wasn't suspicious at all. Time to take a look around.
My bones are tired. I've been working too damned hard.
Is it a bucket? Damn it.
Machine's anger grows.
Hey,
Only
what?
the Sun King can save us from
Hello, Gavon.
Really?
You wouldn't have gotten this off without help.
I'm not going home. Nope. Don't want to face my father.
Somebody is that. Didn't you die?
I hope the ceasefire lasts. Got no stomach for killing other people.
Way across. Hi. Lavis. I saw you back there.
Leave me alone, girl. Can't you see I'm searching the water?
For what?
Okay, what's wrong? Has someone fallen in?
No. Have you seen a girl of about 17 and... I can't even say it.
Are you afraid she jumped to her death?
I don't know. Elida. My only daughter. She's gone.
Where was she last seen? Sounds stupid, even though I was looking in the water.
Where did you last see her?
Just last night. In the house. She seemed... better.
Was she ill?
She seemed withdrawn. Sad. So I was pleased when she wanted to go out in the garden. That's the last I saw of her.
She's run off with a man. Anything unusual?
Has she done or said anything unusual?
She's been like a different person. She used to be such a happy girl, playing in the dirt with the boys.
What changed?
I don't know. She disagrees with me about everything. Hates the ceasefire. Thinks we never should have fought the war to begin with.
I can agree with
It's
that.
been a month since I've seen her smile. She spends so much time in her room. I should have paid more attention.
The war. No, search. Have you searched anywhere?
Who else is searching for her?
I demanded the guards look for her, but I can't put my hope in them. They say girls run off all the time at this age. Not my Alita. I've reached out to her friends, but they say they haven't seen her in weeks. Weeks! How could I not know? But they will look for her. I've searched everywhere, and then I thought maybe she might be... here, in the water. By the sun!
By the sun? What are you not telling me? Because I get the feeling she hates war, or the war that happened between all of us.
Did something happen during the war that upset her?
The war upset us all. The cruelty of the mad Sun King, the blood on the streets. When Edamon's men fled, they stormed through here. There's a ceasefire now, of course, but Alita broods about it more than ever. It bothers her that our people are so divided.
I'll have a look for her.
I'm a good tracker. I could look for her. Where did you last see her?
In our garden. Please, maybe you'll find something I missed.
I'll do my best.
May the sun light your way.
Thank you. But to me, it sounds like she ran away. No, not what we're looking for. We are looking for Gavan. We will do that in a second once I've found Gavan, wherever the hell he is. Another one?
But you didn't make for the harbor. And you didn't go alone.
So you're going this way.
Oh, you're tired. You've been working too damn hard.
No, you're going this way. And that guy was
Perfect
so
weather for a walk.
True. What? Perfect weather for a walk. I do not like that. Come on, boy. There you are. I really don't want to go anywhere near them. Leading me up here. Is it leading me up into the mountains? We'll see now.
So did Gavan find his friends or his enemies? Suppose they're all the same to me.
True. Ah. Alrighty then. We have enemies underfoot.
Looks like they weren't happy to see him back.
You passed out, Gavon. I'm not done with you. If you can break out of Sunstone Rock, you can take a bit of knife play, can't you?
They do not like
You
you
didn't
being back.
break out. You're a snitch. Come to bring Meridian down on us. This is my operation now, so I have to make a show of you.
Okay, we're dealing with people, so close quarters, Storm Ranger.
Hey! Friend of yours, Gavon?
No, you don't know me.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Ow, that hurt.
Yes, coming for you. Don't let him run!
Healing supplies. Lucky.
Not lucky. Just good business. Be with you in a minute. Is that everyone? Okay, go on.
They sent you to take me back to Sunstone?
Yeah.
Not to take you back.
Huh. Well, Hashiv's done your job for you.
Geneva said you were a smuggler, only for the shards. Is that true?
I could tell you anything. A sick mother, or I did it for the poor children.
But you'd be lying.
In the year I spent in the cage, all I regretted was killing that guard, because it got me caught. You can take that back to Sunstone Rock.
Okay. We shall return to Geneva once we find. Did we go to the Dusk Mesa? Oh yeah. We're going to try and find this daughter. We're going to have a look through here first. Nice little place. Is there nothing? Not picking up anything. Come on, boy. I don't know why you're sparkling like this, though. You shouldn't be. Hate trying to get over rocks. So I wish I could find one that's really, really good on rock climbing. Alright.
I'll tuck that away.
So, more health is a good thing. Over my way, that goose will be cooked.
Ho!
Stay here, boy.
Oseram will spend weeks making a contraption to do a job the Karja could crack in a day.
Right, let's get down to the... Is there actually any fish in here? Weird. Yeah, spearman. Okay. That's supplies, maybe? Yeah, supplies. Definitely need supplies.
Never let anyone think
Hi.
Captain Thursday.
Ambushed by Shadow Karja at the cleft. Her and her men.
Yes, I know. Found her.
You'll like what I have to say, I promise.
Don't pass up these guys.
Where's
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
this way?
Dirt under my fingernails.
Take a look at these wares.
Supplies, exactly what I need. More supplies.
Don't mind the work. Better than worrying about
before
my
you're on the
next
road.
Good.
Oh, you'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
The Nora will survive. They always do.
What's that over here?
The longer this split with the Shadow
Don't forget to
Karja
stock up
lasts,
before you're on the
more
road.
prices will
Just
go
another
up.
supply
Don't pass up these goods.
I'll pass up these goods.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Holy smack, these people are like butters. Okay.
That'll help. Ropes. To tie up a boat that isn't here.
Wait a minute. Please tell me I haven't just bypassed something, because I hope not.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Oh, well, these people never show up. For a great big lake, there's no fish in it.
Won't cost you
Check
a
out these
shard
wares.
just to look. Carja merchant over in Oseram any day. Fine goods for a fair price.
Is that really all you have? It won't do it all.
Yes.
I barely turn a profit even in the best of times, especially since I usually hand out what I can to those in need. Would you care for some fruit? Better enjoy it before someone runs off with the rest of it.
Has someone been stealing from you?
Yes, almost every night. Not enough to force me to close shop, but definitely enough to hurt.
Do you have any clues or anything about who's doing it?
Have you found any sign of the thief?
Just a couple of old rinds near the storehouse. Not much to go on.
What about the guards? I'm guessing they're not doing anything.
Why haven't the guards looked into it?
The gods blame the wildlife, but I doubt they believe it. I guess they have more to worry about than a woman and her livelihood.
Really? Can you think of anybody who'd do it?
Is there anyone you suspect?
I've known most people here since childhood. None of them strike me as a food thief. You want to talk about other vices, however?
You're not on about the guards, are you? I'll have a look around for you.
I know how to track. I could look for the thief.
Really? Thank you. You could start in my storehouse by the river. Someone must be desperate to steal rather than just ask me.
I'll see what I can find.
Okay.
Won't find better wares.
But that is not what we are here for.
Check out these wares.
We are here. Would you people really stop coming to attention near me? Because that's really... A trader there.
Would you like to buy something today?
History of Sunfall. The history of Sunfall. After the vanishing of the Radiant Iriv and his cohort in the west, the Radiant Besieged, I'm going to say it like that because it sounds more normal, ordered a mighty fortress built at the Sundom's farthest reach. His luminance chose to build atop ancient ruins, reasoning the ancients must have seized upon the location for its strategic value. Of the ancients, their works of too smooth grey stone and strangely carved metal were collapsed or built over, and the catacombs sealed off. Only the stone ring, perhaps used for some unknowable ritual, was left in place to serve the garrison as a training ground. That's that greyish metallic monument at the heart of the Karja Sundom, where we see the priests every day actually praying that way, and I think it's in line with the sun, isn't it? Even though its builders and soldiers lived in fear of the land where the sun goes at night, the finished walls of the fortress were mighty and unshakable. His luminance and his high priest of irrefutable Pashman named it Sunfall under the blazing eye of the sun, and by the light it was good. None doubted the radiant Besieged prudence, nor denied his lingering hope that his brother might one day be sighted again, but no great threat would come from the west in his lifetime, nor did it come for the next 3 generations. Though records show the men of Sunfall fought many bandits and scroungers skulking in the Rustwash, and a dangerous stampede of behemoths in the Longburn, in time Sunfall slipped from common memory until the 6th year of the 11th Sun King's reign, when the radiant Mazid himself came to inspect it. In the desert heat, his luminance received a vision of an ornate citadel with a dome of metal so polished it would greet the dawn and catch the rays of the sun's last shining at dusk. At once he ordered the dedication of the Sundom's resources to building the structure. After its construction, his luminance took the citadel as his summer palace, bringing with him many members of the Sun Court, nobles and artisans. In time, Sunfall became a city unto itself, and the source of great works such as Passion of the Tall Neck among the dunes, Turning Seasons at Bronze Flash, and Lament for Cinnabar Sands. The stone training ring was repurposed for shows of pageantry, where young blazons over the Hunter's Lodge horse could display the sun's dominance over the machines. Sunfall's prominence in the culture as the Sundom continued for many years, until the Sun King's Mazid's untimely demise in the Citadel he so treasured. For his procession back to the light, a line of torches was laid all the way across the Daybrink, so that over the days and nights of his bearing he might always go in light. The departed king's brother, the radiant Hivas, was occupied wholly with renewing the soldiery of the Sundom, and with the old Sun King's passing, so too passed this chapter in Sunfall's history. In the early years of the 13th Sun King's Jiran's reign, before the falling of his shadow. What, are we on Lex the Dark Zone stories here? Because the bad guy in that was called his shadow. A particularly harsh season came upon the Sand Whisper Valley. Upon hearing that the storms could strip the very detailing off armour, he decreed that the strongest among his guards should be retrained in the desert here, and named Kestrels, indeed healers. Who had become the most infamous of the Kestrels, was one of the first to survive his reforging by Sun and Sand. Healers. I know the name, can't remember. In the 15th year of Sun King Jiran's reign, when the sacrifices of the Sun Ring were judged insufficient to calm the derangement in the machines, he presided over the blooding of the ring at Sunfall. A trapped behemoth was driven with spears and spurred over slaves of the Oseram and Utaru. When the beast turned upon the Kestrels, the Sun King stood and declared that the sun, in his great generosity, would accept the sacrifice of faithless and faithful alike. So began the fearful era for Sunfall, of sacrifices unending in its sun ring, and the Citadel whispered of as a place where no light shone. Many upstanding citizens of the Sundom were taken inside its doors to disappear as surely as if they had journeyed to the Forbidden West. In the last days of Sun King Jiran's reign, Sunfall was in charge of his Kestrels and High Priest, no longer answering to the Sundom as a whole. So I was at a place that was well respected in the beginning, but then was used to kill the faithless and the faithful. Wow. It was no surprise then that following the liberation of Meridian, Jiran's loyalists sought refuge at Sunfall. As a fortress, it was impregnable, but cut off from bounteous lands across Daybrink. It was a city impoverished. So stood the stalemate in the first year of the 14th Sun King, the Radiant Avad, and so stood Sunfall. Once built to protect the Sundom from the shadow of the West, it now sheltered a worse shadow, the false Karja who dwelt within. Why the Shadow Karja are there?
Another woman.
I've got all the best goods here.
How many do they need?
But what if we don't see them? The Shadow Karja may even be there, we just don't even know them.
I can't find what I'm looking for.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
Is there anything else? They have lights. Interesting.
Good to see you.
So, what was the point of me coming up here? That's good.
Take a look at these wares.
Genuine craftsmanship. You can't beat it.
What is that? Supply crate. It's amazing how much you can actually see.
Right, because I know I earned my place.
Okay.
Brother's shift today. Sure as the sun's rising, he's off courting that noble girl.
Hot as a forest fire.
Should be out there fighting machines, not pacing around here.
It is a bit warm, isn't it, Aloy?
Take a look at these wares.
Why is up here open? Alright, I'm in the wrong outfit. I'm on ambassadorial duty here. Whoa, what was I do?
Find goods for a fix.
Take a look at these.
Lavis.
These are good.
The daughter I'm looking for. I think she ran away with something.
Stopping when you're in the thick of it. When I was a boy.
Something tells me she
But it's
ran
decent
away.
work keeping the city safe.
Looks like Alita left a few things behind.
Always stay bright, always stay alert. That's what I say.
What's in this bottle?
Yeah.
Ugh, it smells like ash or rotten eggs. I better pour that out.
Okay, I did not like that at all. Supply crate. Excuse me.
I swore I'd ask her to marry me on a sunny day. Hope her father says yes.
Told you.
I guess she was doing some gardening. Something buried. No, something dug up. That must have left a trail.
Okay. The trail. Going that way.
Arrested two for disorderly conduct last night.
Price.
You don't want to know what they were doing.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
We all have our place in the order of things.
Can we not get up there? That's unfortunate.
It's
Flower
not what I
petals.
imagined when I was a boy.
Why would she take flowers from her own garden?
Did I miss something? Flower petals. Excuse me. Still working on it, Lovis.
Did you find anything in the garden?
Nothing definite yet. I'll let you know.
She spoke very well
Buy
from
what
a
you
distant
need, leave the
voice.
rest. You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Take a look at these wares.
These aren't
Unrest
goods, they're
everywhere.
necessities.
I hear there are many Nora dead and dying.
Check out these wares.
She said, go and check out the storehouse. Right, okay.
Cost you a shard.
The petals end here, at the water. Could her father have been right, but at the wrong place? Maybe she took the boat to that island over there. Looks like I'm in for a long swim.
Really? Okay. Let's just quickly switch to storehouse. Where? It's 180 that way. But we will come back to the.
Don't pass up these goods.
I thought that was her storehouse, so let's go. Excuse me.
Should be out there fighting machines, not pacing
Oh,
around.
that's the storehouse, right.
Goods, they are necessities.
This barrel's been moved recently.
You'll like what I have.
They didn't like me wandering around in here.
There we go. Tracks.
Where are we going? Apparently we're going up and around here. Hello, boy. Apparently we're going back up here. And I might be able to get across. Please don't take me anywhere near those things. Oh, wait a minute. Fruit.
Spoiled fruit. The rabbits seem to like it, though. Oh, look. The thief dropped more fruit for me to follow. If I can see it in all this grass.
It's over here. Yeah. Stay there. That way. Just there. There. I do not want to go where I think
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Yes. Where are you taking me? Please don't take me where I think I'm going to try and take me. Oh, down the side here. This is what I need. Coming back. Right there.
Okay, boars, out of the way so I can have a look.
Yes.
Trail of footprints this time.
Please move away. I've already fought them once. I do not wish to fight them again. Be on the listen out for stalkers, though. No fish. Not good. Not good at all. I'm going up the mountain. Go, boy. Stay there.
Must have climbed up.
Oh, crap, you are kidding me. There she is.
Father, son, forgive me! Forgive me!
Who's here?
There's our thief.
Oh,
And he's in trouble.
Where are you going? And wish I could actually have this on a quick wheel. What I'm going to do is move it. In the chips. That really missed. You.
Okay. Okay, I really hate those flying ones. I don't use as much as I thought, actually. I mean, I thought I was going to use a bit, but where'd my noble steed go? Hopefully he didn't get killed. There he is. I do need to get some more.
Are you having problems getting over the hillside there? As you run for it, I'm grateful. Bloody Gimboy. Here we go. He's bloody run off. Now on, boy. Could really use you in that last battle. Excuse me.
Thank you, Savage! You saved me from the sun's judgment.
Savage.
I did what now?
I left the misery of Sunfall not long ago, knowing that I'd never be welcome back in Meridian. So, I've been stealing food from a woman at Bright Market just to survive. But the Glinthawks must be the judgment of the sun.
You believe it attacked you because you were stealing?
Why else? What if I beg forgiveness from the lady? Will that absolve me and save me from the Glinthawks?
I took care of the Glinthawks, but yes, you should return and apologize. The woman you stole from is kind. She'll forgive you.
The sun has spoken! Thank you again, Savage. May the sun light your way!
Great. People finally stopped calling me outcast, and now it's Savage.
I agree with you, Aloy. I really do, because it's really getting slightly annoying being called Savage all the bloody time.